efficiency. Finals is on the line. We are underway in Las Vegas. Indiana has not been to the finals since 2015. Lob it in, Boston. So effective in game 4. Trying to work Wilson. On the follow, able to score.
Indiana needs an aggressive Aaliyah Boston going to the basket. That's what we saw. Getting the look.
Stephanie White telling us that the coaching staff reiterated that to Aaliyah Boston today. Young kicks it out. Smith, no. And Boston tips the rebound to Sims. I thought Young had a layup.
Yeah, Jackie Young was wide open there.
Stephanie White also saying they want Odyssey Sims going downhill towards the rim. Here she finds Howard, no call. Howard surrounded. Howard unable to finish. The follow is good. And persistence on the offensive glass from Indiana's bigs first couple of possessions.
We've seen that at times in this series, just their relentless nature on the offensive glass.
Wilson can't fillet it in, battling for the board, and it's Boston who wins it for the Fever. A 4-0 start for Indiana. Sims has her pocket picked by Gray. Gray eyes up, has it deflected out of bounds. Going to stay here. Ooh, they're going to say that's Indiana basketball. It'll be Fever basketball. And Sims throws it away again as Stephanie White says, let's go. Wilson able to dance her way to the cup. But Sims turned it over frequently in games 2 and 3. Indiana losses, already has 2 in the first quarter tonight. Howard kicks it out, Hull's 3, around and off. Howard trying to tip it, able to scrape it away. Another extra possession for Indiana. Mitchell, that space didn't take. Boston lays it in.
Great patience by Aaliyah Boston just to turn and shoot over Smith, who doesn't have the same length defending her as A'ja Wilson.
Already 4 offensive rebounds and 6 second chance points for Indiana as Young buries the mid-range.
And that is what Vegas is going to continue to need from Jackie Young. Just her efficiency, especially in that mid-range game.
Sims pull up, no. That's something Stephanie White talked to us about. As Sims nearly came up with a steal. Looked like Gray had stepped out of bounds. No call. And then the shot clock.
8-second backcourt violation.
Yes, indicates an 8-second violation.
Both of these coaches talked to us about the importance of taking care of the basketball, not turning it over. We have seen some sloppiness here.
Frenetic kind of energy, yeah, game 5.
Game 5 energy, that's right.
That foul's on Jackie Young.
5 post player can do this. Handle in the full court, tough finish inside. With a couple defenders surrounding her, and then Aaliyah Boston just using her strength and skill to muscle that one in.
Boston, wow. I mean, that was nowhere near on target from Hull.
But she got really good position, and that's what Becca Hammond wants her team not to give up, is low post position. They got lucky there that the pass wasn't on the money.
Yeah, she told us, look, we can't defend it if Boston's going to get the catches where she did in game 4.
In fairness, nobody really can.
Yeah. Here's Young. Young off one leg, banks it in. Tied at 6. Here's Mitchell zipping up the floor. Mitchell gets fouled by Wilson, who knew it and says, yes, I did. And she's able to make the right reads, more frequency in those situations.
That last possession, that was the right read.
Yes.
Calling her own number in this series because of the size she has in most matchups is going to be the right read.
18 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. In that game 4, she and Chelsea Gray became just the 4th duo in playoff history to each have at least 9 assists. They were the first to do so in a playoff loss. Mitchell hits both free throws. Sims works over the screen. Lloyd in off the bench, nearly lost it. Here's Gray. Gray has it knocked away by Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Gray dishes. Smith is fouled and finishes. A chance for 3 for Alyssa Smith.
Has the size advantage there where she can not only shoot but still has vision, and as soon as Howard comes over, Smith right there, Howard's hand hits her right on the wrist.
We asked Becky Hammond, what do you need from Chelsea Gray in this game 5? And she said, I need her to get us organized. And then said again, we need organization. She has to do that. We also need leadership from her.
Oh.
That is going to be a foul on Jewel Lloyd, and they're going to take a look at that.
Yeah, that might be upgraded. See, Jewel, as she was fighting over, I think felt that she got hit, but then she just went right in. You'll
penalty ones in this league. There's a tension of the arms up into Hull that just feels like it's unnecessary. Here's Mitchell, didn't take the 3.
All eyes on Mitchell. We've seen this all series, and as also you're seeing a defensive 3 sec. Is it a defensive 3 seconds?
It is.
Oh, no. Offensive 3 seconds.
Wow.
But watch Vegas Aces when they're defending Kelsey Mitchell. She draws so much attention. Even just look at the faces of the Aces defenders and how they're all looking at Kelsey Mitchell because she's so dangerous offensively.
Now, Stephanie White said she was going to talk to her team about perhaps not getting as friendly a whistle in this game after all the noise that was made about the free throw advantage Indiana received in game 4. Just kind of the natural ebbs and flows of the series when that happens. Young elevates, can't hit the 3. Boston the rebound. Said no matter what, we have to play through. Mitchell gives it up. Boston goes cross court. Sims fakes the 3, drives it, pulled up way too short. 6 on the shot clock for Indiana.
Kelsey Mitchell required to do a lot on the offensive end, but here she's also on Jackie Young, trying to D. Look at her hands. Her hands are up in her face, doing everything she can.
Hull loses it on the inbound. 5th turnover for Indiana. Lloyd a 3. Off the mark, rebound deflected off of Boston into the arms of Sims. Here is Sims lobbing it to a running Howard. Waits, has it stripped, out of bounds, stays here. Great job by Las Vegas getting back defensively.
That was one of the big for Becky Hammond, trying to meet up the court defensively, but also getting back in transition.
Hull will fire, short on a 3. Hull very efficient from 3 in games 2 and 3. It was just 1 of 7 in game 4. Wilson back ironing off, and Hull snares the rebound. Midway through the first quarter of this winner-take-all game 5, a 9-8 lead for the Aces. Mitchell guarded by Lloyd. Boston wants it, no space there. Mitchell off the handoff, can't hit the mid-range. Mitchell pursues the board. Another chance for Indiana. That's been a theme in the early going. Mitchell a 3 is good. More second chance points for the Fever. 9 of their 11.
Not only that, but if your hands are down, it's easier to get tangled up or clamped, something we're seeing in the post. So Becky Hammond choosing not to talk, choosing to adjust and get her players to do the same.
And Holly, I thought it was so interesting talking with Becky about the fouls in game 4 and the free throw disparity. And she said, hey, I told my team, we were fouling them. I had no problem with that. She said, what I had some issues with was I thought we were getting fouled too and should have been going to the line.
Yeah, it was really interesting watching them do that drill this morning with the towel, and it started out on the perimeter all the way into the post.
Wilson, the soft touch for the 4-time MVP.
And she is so good when she has some space to operate.
11-11, 4 minutes to go in the first quarter of a winner-take-all game 5. Hull was looking for Boston, now needs help. The rookie Timpson is there.
Terrific post defense by Asia Wilson on Boston that time.
Shea Petty able to scoop it in. Shea Petty has been a bright spot off the bench in this series for Indiana.
Yeah, she had some really good second half moments in game 4 attacking the basket.
Here's Wilson. Wilson looking to take it to Boston. Wilson elevates, can't finish. Boston the rebound, already her 5th. Mitchell. Boston trying to take it down at Wilson. Double comes. Boston trying to finish it anyway, could not. Smith, a strong rebound for Las Vegas. to keep Indiana off the offensive glass. Wilson, beautiful pocket pass from Young, and Wilson unable to hit. Winner of this game goes to the finals to meet the Phoenix Mercury. What a postseason it has been for Phoenix. Boston on the roll, denied by Smith, her former teammate.
Leah Boston just drawing so much defensive attention. As soon as she gets the ball, Melissa Smith is coming over, walling up. She's got Chelsea Gray behind her. Leah Boston has been so aggressive over the course of the last game and then here.
Dana Evans in off the bench for Las Vegas. Backdoor, Petty will lay it in on a beautiful delivery from Boston. And Shea Petty already with 2 buckets off the bench.
Dana Evans in the game, Indiana Fever going to their zone defense.
And Wilson lays it in off a nice delivery from Evans.
Petty got stuck on Wilson in the post, and Vegas did a good job recognizing the mismatch.
Asia Wilson told us Dana Evans is our fire, our battery. Mitchell got stripped, wanted a whistle, didn't get one. Here comes Young, pull up 3, is good! Vegas back in front by 1. They've scored 5 straight. Mitchell to the cup, can't finish it, but a foul on Smith, and Mitchell will shoot 2.
We've talked this game already and all series long of all the things that Jackie Young can do. Well, how about reaching her hand in, getting the steal, coming down, just stepping in with confidence, draining the 3 to give Vegas the lead.
Jackie Young already 7 points, and Las Vegas is going to challenge this foul call. So an early challenge from Becky Hammond and her staff. Challenge for the remainder of this game. Taking a look at the upcoming WNBA Finals schedule. Friday on ESPN. Game 1, 8 Eastern. WNBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. Sunday on ABC, it'll be Game 2 for the WNBA Finals presented by YouTube TV at 3 Eastern. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com and visit the WNBA app.
And to button that up, Becky Hammond was at midcourt, and she had players and assistant coaches running to her, telling her, challenge that, challenge that.
And that's a system where she knows she can get the officials' attention. Gustafson connects. She has had some huge first half threes in these semifinals.
How about that? Against the Indiana Fever zone, the big just steps in, draining the 3.
Brianna Turner in off the bench for Indiana. Gustafson in for Las Vegas. Boston drops it out of bounds. That's another Indiana turnover. Their 7th of
Indiana in game 4, getting Aaliyah Boston touch after touch.
Gustafson gives it up. Wilson will take it, hit.
And one of the reasons the Indiana Fever go into this zone when Dana Evans is on the floor, she's so quick, and they've had so much difficulty keeping her in front of them in the man-to-man.
A 10-1 Las Vegas run. They have their largest lead of the quarter. Boston finds Turner. Turner didn't want to shoot it. Petty will, and knock it down. A deep 3 for Shea Petty, who has come to play. 7 points in 4 minutes off the bench. Young rounds it off. Hull, and that's going to be a loose ball foul against an 8-second difference game in shot clock. Hull hits the free throw. Group at ESPN.
Do we have these great stats in the NBA? Are there any coaches who have a great win streak when they wear red leather, Ryan Rucco?
I haven't seen an NBA coach in red leather in a while.
In a while.
Gustafson lays it in. I think my guy Fratello was the last one to rock red leather.
Really nice cut that time by Megan Gustafson.
23-21. Vegas in front. Gustafson is very consistently giving quality first half minutes in this series. Hull gives it up. Turner flips it up and in to tie it at 23. Evans, and that will do it for the first half.